And we brings on to our next bout, Kaan Husmek, originally from Turkey but representing Australia in the blue, taking on Ezra Berghan from New Zealand, and he'll be in the red. Kaan Husmek, record of 6 wins, no losses and 1 draw. His first IMAF, his draw was actually his first ever fight. Since that, he's on a 6-fight winning streak. Happy to grind decisions out. 4 wins coming by decision. We're taking on Ezra Berghan, 7-2 record. Fought in the IMAFs before and did win the South Pacific Championships. But he'll be looking to better that today. So Husmek in the blue, Ezra Berghan in the red. Australia versus New Zealand, always good to watch. Berghan taking that centre, looks very confident with his hands, doesn't he?
Outside creep.
6 wins by KO or TKO. This kind of says it all, really, doesn't it, for the type of fighter that Ezra and Berghan is. And you can see by the way he's trying to disengage and potentially get some hands going. Known for extremely tough kicks as well. Husmek may have the submissions on him, but Berghan has certainly the pressure fighting and the hands. There's the little switch that he's doing, and he's trying to line up that right hand, trying to work his way in. This is a real tough, steady level of competition against Kaan Husmek. He's probably one of the best matched fights of the day in Cage 3. I think both guys seem to just have a lot going for them with regards to win streaks and wins, and where they've won the fights as well is also a big one. You know, both guys always fighting good, healthy, steady competition. That's why the European game, the South American game's coming on so well, because the standards are getting so much better. And as we've seen so far, this is quite a tentative start from both sides. I think Berghan is just looking for, you know, that finish. He's just seeing where it's at. And he's keeping, you know, the engagement as much as he needs to on the back foot. Good work here now, though, from Husmek. He's just trying to put the pressure against the cage and trying to use it, but he's got turned out there. Well, this is good work though from Husmek. Ezra Berghan back on the cage again. And Husmek just wants to keep that pressure on him and make it as awkward as possible. That's the end of the first round. As we said, you know, not really much in it, not much happening back and forth. You know, Husmek, the Australian, or the Turkey-born Australian, he's just keeping cool and calm in the corner. Ezra Berghan, though, on the other hand, he wants that win, he wants that knockout, and he wants to get that next level of championship win. He won the South Pacific IMAFs, you know, with 2 big wins over Morale and Young. Now he wants Another here today. He wants to take on that world title this week, and this is the first step to do so. Berghan doesn't look too happy with his performance, I don't think, in that first round. I think he was a little bit too sensitive, like we said, and a little bit too on the back foot, not really doing a great deal.
Very good. Uppercut.
Working his way in though, Berghan. He wants that. He's looking for that big highlight reel finish. Is what I'd say he's going for. And there we go, that big shot on the way in. But that's allowed though, the back take for Berghan now, but good work from Husmek, not allowing it. Keeping that arm steady and keeping his posture nice and clean so he can turn back into it, which he has done now.
That's it. Remember what I told you. Head position.
Okay, so he's now just trying to work that head position against the cage. Just trying to get that final finish, final finish, to be able to maybe get him down, but instead it just tends to be a bit of a cage war, this battle against the cage.
Representing Uzbekistan, also
Like that, speed.
So Ezra Berghan just taking that center of the cage now. Switching up again, that stance, constantly switching. Interesting to see what he does with it.
That's where we want to stay.
If he can land that right hand.
Nice, guys.
He's struggling to find his range though, currently with Husmek. Husmek seems to be quite tight with his movement, making it very awkward for Berghan to open him up to get, you know, that finishing shot that he so badly wants and needs. And there we go, Husmek gets him one back on the chin, which is not what he was expecting, I don't think, but he's constantly stalking. The better shots in this round have come from Husmek. Round 2 here in the senior men's welterweight. Ezra Berghan, New Zealand in the red. Kaan Husmek from Australia in the blue.
An uppercut there.
30 seconds left of this round.
30 seconds,
At the IMF World Championships.
Very good. Take him down. Yes, stay on top.
Lovely take there. That could seal a round for Kaan Husmek.
Representing England.
This could be a really bad position.
Very good.
Husmek looking to crawl into that back take position. We said the submission game goes to him. Referee steps in there at the end of the round, but that was a great back and forth. Very interesting to watch. Very interesting to see how the end of that round ended up. The first round was a bit of a stalemate. That round, let's say that Kaan Husmek did enough to warrant at least the round in that. He got the back take, he got the take, he got everything with it. He actually landed the more crisp shots as well earlier on in the round. Very interesting to see. Great to see the Team Australia outfit and the Team New Zealand going against each other, hammer and tong.
Bring it home, Kaan. Let's go.
Round 3 here at the IMF World Championships. A place in the next round on the line here.
Very good.
Husmek doing enough in the last.
Nice. Tap with the jab, left hook. Don't stand at distance. Very good. Same side, sir.
Now we're keeping the
No,
pressure
don't
moving
take
forward
this
here.
back.
That kick on the back outside from Husmek.
Very.
But Berghan just can't seem to let them hands go. He can't seem to open up any shots so far.
Beautiful.
You know, he's moving around, but he doesn't seem to be opening anything up where
Beautiful.
he's able to land. And I think that may be frustrating him a little bit. And Husmek taking advantage of it by just having a bit of awkward, tight movement and not allowing anything to sort of come through. Where we've seen Berghan do really well is where he gets into that scrappiness, scrappy affair with people, and he can land one big shot. Where I just think Kaan Husmek is just not allowing that to happen.
Yes, sir.
He just seems to be making him miss and making him chase a little bit. What's that body though? That's a nice body shot from Ezra Berghan. Again, he's chasing rather than cutting off. And that's the problem at the minute. That's where he's kind of going wrong with it.
Okay, Bismarck, πάμε διάνδρου. Πάμε διάνδρου. Don't be lazy, Kaan. Πάμε διάνδρου.
So the over-under there. He's going to disengage.
Straight away, hands up.
We know that Berghan wants this on that disengagement and try and get them hands going. Just don't think he's really let them go so far. Got a minute and 10 seconds left, and again, the better shots not being landed are coming from Kaan Husmek. Even though the cage control is certainly coming from Berghan, and he's got that pressure constantly with the cutting off. He's chased a little bit too much rather than cut off actually, but he's now going to potentially get taken down towards the end of this fight, and he's got 50 seconds left. Drives and drags and gets that trip as well. And there we go, he's going to, good work to get back up from Ezra Berghan though, and is he going to go straight back down? Husmek's got 40 seconds to drag him back down and try and maybe stall him out a little bit in the rest of the exchanges.
Very good,
Match
Kaan.
20.
We get the takedown.
Looking for outside trip now as well. Potentially with that body lock that he's got there, because he's got the arm trapped as well, he can lift and trip. Good work though from Berghan, he's seen that. I just don't think he's got going in this fight at all today. With 10 seconds to go, unfortunately, I just don't believe he has. Got caught there on the last second, but that is the end of the round and the end of the fight. And I think the happier man is definitely Kaan Husmek. I think Ezra Berghan will be very, very disappointed with that. I just don't think he allowed his hands to get going really, and he can't do that on this stage. And I think he's very, very aware that he's just not done enough. And you know, Kaan Husmek did enough and did just it was the bare minimum really in the rest. He just needed a couple of trips and a little bit of cage control, but he got it throughout, and I'd be very surprised if the decision doesn't go his way. But again, I've been wrong in the past. I'm gonna pass it over to Ricky Wright. I think it's a pretty easy one to finalise. The next fight up, Estonia's Sergi Strinza takes on Italy's Francesco Fornaciari. First of all, we're going to go to Ricky Wright to find out the official decision and who's took this fight.
And on cage 3, your winner by split decision. In the blue corner from Australia, Kaan Husmek.
So, there we have it. A win by split decision, not unanimous. I don't think it would have gone the other way, to be fair, but I'm not sure what rounds it would have give. Maybe the first.